Okay, here we go. This is a little helpful tutorial for completing the big ideas assignment for section 9.3, which I've actually incorrectly entitled 9.2 in the notes. But we are going to solve. So two problems in particular I want to help you out with. Let's take a look at number 8, setting up a triangle, and then most importantly, writing it to the nearest hundredth. So if I'm setting up this problem, I'm looking at something like this. X is playing the long leg in the little triangle. I'll call that triangle 1. And 16 is the hypotenuse. That is going to be equal to the long leg 30 in the big triangle to the hypotenuse 34 in the biggest triangle. So I cross multiply, as I have on my calculator here, 16 times 30 divided by 34. And what we are looking at here is 14.11. Now notice that it says round to the nearest 100th. So when I go to type that in, I'm going to want to put 14.12 in as that value. So just as a reminder, if I want it to the nearest hundredth, that's 2 decimal places. So 14.117, that's 7 because it's above 5 bumps the 1 up to 2. 14.12, as you can see, is going to be my final answer if I can actually get it in there and get it to check. So we've got it there. Check answer, boom, 14.12. If you put 14.11, it's going to say incorrect. If you put 14.1, it's not going to be correct as well. Make sure that you are rounding to the nearest 100th. That's a freebie there. All right, number 20. Feel pretty good about this. This is our go-to move. Seen this enough times. So we're going to put y across from one another. Now, when it says find the exact value of y, what that means is if it's a whole number, there's your answer. If it's a clean decimal, there's your answer. But if it is a square root that's a non-perfect square, you need to try to simplify that down. That's what we have in this problem. So y is our geometric mean. That's why we have it twice. I put 5 and 8 in the other spots. 5 times 8 is 40. Y times y is y squared. My answer is square root of 40. But we know from the past that we need to break that down and simplify it. The way to do that is by taking square root of 4 multiplied by square root of 10. Square root of 4 is 2 roots of 10. So how do we enter that in? Well, let's click on that. So 2 roots of 10 is what we're looking to enter. So I'm going to clear this off the screen. I want to put 2. As you can see, it shows up there. Now I want to hit this square root button right there. Square roots of 10. Let's check that answer. 2 roots of 10, final answer. So if it says an exact answer and you have a square root, you're going to want to write that as a simplified square root using the tools just as I did there. If it says round to the nearest 10th, round to the nearest 10th. If it says round to the nearest 100th, that means 2 decimal places. And again, look at the decimal, the number right past it to see if you're keeping it or you're bumping it up. Hopefully you found that big ideas helpful tutorial video help you throughout this assignment.